The rain has completely soaked my books.
Hey guys, today I'm taking you along with me to a pop-up and do like a little bit of a vlog. However, we're not off to a great start. I line dance, and yesterday I was doing backflips with a guy and landed on his foot and completely sprained my ankle. So I am in an excruciating amount of pain right now, and I'm not packed in the slightest. Like, I do not have my clothes put away. I don't have anything in the car ready to go. I now have to go 20 minutes on the opposite side of town to go get a wagon from my parents' house because there is absolutely no way in hell I'm gonna be able to carry everything, considering I can barely put weight on my ankle. It is so great. So I'm gonna take you along with me. Right now we're just finishing up. I can set up in about 5 minutes. I have until 2:30. It is basically 12. So I'm gonna try my hardest to be there by like 1:45, 2, and just speed through it. I don't know. Y'all, I kid you not. I packed up, right? We're done, we're ready. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I literally had things sitting on the top of my car, and I like drove out. I had my windows down a little bit, and I like heard a crash, and I was like, what the heck? I had a notebook, I had my book, I had my portable charger, I had paper. It's fine. I think I've decided I'm not gonna go get the wagon just because it is 20 minutes there and it's 20 minutes back, and it's already 1 p.m. I think I'll just suffer through. Like, we're allowed to pull our car up. I just don't know how many spaces are left, and if I can pull my car up on the one side versus having to walk across to the other side. So I guess we're gonna see. Fingers crossed. There hasn't been a lot of vendors, so. And my friend's there, so when I'm done I can just go hang out with her. Basically, like, first come first serve, pick a spot, any spot. I'm picking a side on the opposite of last time because I was so cold. The sun was setting the opposite way, and I want to be in the sun as much as possible. So we're gonna attempt to set up like right here, and try not to die of pain. I realized I left my big rack and my shoe rack at home. So once I'm done like unloading everything, I'll do a quick stop back because I live like 5 minutes away. It's super great. I just spilled all the books that were in this container. Today is just literally not my day. I'm in an excruciating amount of pain right now. So I have to just like put them back together. I don't have time for this. I literally still have to go home, mind you. I have an hour until I'm supposed to be done. The event starts at 3. So I technically have time. People are like coming to look at my stuff. I'm like, I don't even have one full rack of clothes out yet. What are you doing? Come back in an hour when I'm potentially farther along. I got my tent up though. Like, that was an accomplishment because this tent I'm using was the one that was on my porch. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace because I need a second tent for my next event. And I was like, I'm not pulling the one out the back porch. I'm just gonna use the one up front. But I was like, I have no idea how to set this up. I'm regretting not eating breakfast. I was going to eat breakfast at my parents' house. And then I decided not to, and I'm glad I did because I wouldn't be able to go back to get my other stuff. We are now heading back to my house. I think I'm only gonna grab one rack because that's was the original plan. I'm gonna grab one. I don't even think I'm gonna grab food. I will just buy food here, get drinks here, but I am dying. It's always so awkward driving because you're driving on the sidewalk and people are walking on the sidewalk and you're just like, sorry, I'm going through, don't mind me. I will say it is 60 degrees and it feels like it's 75. It's rough out here. I'm so glad I wasn't wearing any crazy layered stuff because I would be dying. So awkward. And I have to do this again because I have to come, I'm not carrying the rack and I'm gonna park on the side here. Yeah, I let embarrassment take over. I very much could have parked along the side, which is what my man did. the last weekend we were here. But I guess while I'm walking with the annoying clanging in the background, I could tell you a little bit about this event. So this is Music in the Park. It happens every Saturday, and they have live music playing and food trucks and a variety of vendors. Last year I came, they had 4 rows of vendors. It was a really big event, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it again this year. It has not been the same. There have been maybe a third of the usual vendors. I haven't been making as much as I made last year, so I don't exactly know what my goal is going to be. I'd love to walk away with like 200 to 300, but that is pushing it for me. That weather does not look promising. I did not bring walls, so the weather is getting worse. I swear if it rains, I'm going to cry. It's pouring. I'm standing because my seat was gonna be a tote and the tote was outside of the tent, and I was like, I can't. But my foot is throbbing so bad. I got like rain coming right down. Yeah. This is not it. This is not it. We're less than an hour in. The rain has completely soaked my books. Like, this was one in the back. Fucking hell. Here's another one. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna film like a little update. We're at the half point of the event because the bands are switching. Somebody was playing from 3 to 6 and then 6 to 9. So I bought myself a cookie. Walking over there was very difficult. It hurts to walk. I took off my ace wrap, which I left on for way too long. And I really have to go to the bathroom, but I do not know how I'm walking because I have to walk. Here's the vendors. I have to walk around over here. It's not it. So I struggled to walk the 10 feet to the cookie guy to get an M&M cookie. He owns Morsels and More Bakery. Last time I had the peanut butter one, so good. So we're eating the M&M. In terms of sales, I've made $52.50. The rain has stopped. It's cloudy. This is kind of what I was expecting the whole time, not the torrential downpour we had for like 30 minutes. Really just sitting here, I tagged a couple different items, and I've been reading my book on my Kindle. I thought I brought it, and I think I threw it in the bag and threw it out because I refilled the bag a different way and didn't put it back in the bag. So I'm reading it on my phone because I have the next book. That was funny. The guy said, "Thanks for coming to Music in the Rain." I mean Music in the Park, which is what it's called. But I didn't want to start my next book because I literally wasn't done with the book before. This is the book I'm about to start. I'm on the epilogue right now, but I paused to tag a few things and put it out there. I'm sitting on one of my totes because I don't have a chair. It's my little vintage blanket that I was going to sell, and I was like, nope, $6.22, and I just finished my book. So I'm starting, and I selected my annotation tab colors. I don't have a pencil, so I can't like write, but I'm just gonna keep reading. I think I sold one other thing since the last time I checked in. So there are just like sometimes at an event where you can have an event that's just going like so bad, and then all of a sudden like everything is great. I just had a girl show up and she looked really familiar, and I like couldn't put a finger on where I knew her from. She was like, oh, I'm gonna get a book. She grabbed 1, she grabbed 2, she grabbed 3. I'm wrapping it up. It finally clicked. She said something, and I was like, oh, that's where I know you from. And she's like, nope, here's a 4th one. She's like, I'm so sorry, here's another one. I was like, don't apologize. So I'm adding that into my list. I know her because she was at Moonflower Boutique. If you don't know that, I have my books located in there in Wasilla. It's a lingerie and women's like health boutique. That made today worth it. I just hit over 100 in 5 hours. Oh, but these older ladies, they're having a booth and they're taking everything down. What are you doing? Why are you closing early? It's not even raining anymore. Like, sometimes you can actually get in trouble from closing your event early. I went and I got mac and cheese. This is so good. I wish I would have known this was here the other 2 weekends. Maybe they weren't here. I don't know. I've sold one more thing, I think. And almost every vendor is either gone or cleaning up. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my book and my bacon mac and cheese, because when people are leaving, sometimes they're coming out this way and passing us again. The event is over as of 20 minutes ago. It took me 20 minutes to walk to my car. And now I've started cleaning. I put the clothes, all the clothes in the stuff, in the boxes. I'm on the verge of tears. It's not an event day if I'm not. The total that I made was 166.5. Better than I thought. However, I am freezing. My foot is throbbing in excruciating pain, and I have to somehow fit all this heavy shit in my car. I am so nitpicky with how I put my stuff away. Like, I have a specific way my equipment tote is filled, and I have these postcard boxes that have to go on the fucking bottom. And in order for them to go on the bottom, I have to take everything else out of it, which it's full of stuff. My least favorite part of attending an event, especially when I'm doing it by myself. And my phone's at 10%. I do not have headphones, so I can't listen to music. I found out that these are actually Pandora themed bracelets. I don't know if they're from Pandora or if like that's just a style. Like holders at Michael's, I'm pretty sure you can get some off Amazon. They're super fragile, so like mine are actually cracking. I get all my paper bags from Amazon. I usually get like a mixed pack of like 100. I have 3 of these things. They're like table runners. Sometimes I hang them along my banister. These I got from Amazon. I have an equipment tote which comes with like all my little clippy things. I have my card reader, tape, Sharpies, pens, literally anything I can think of. And I have like extra jewelry tags for if there's like a piece of jewelry that I haven't written a price tag on. Sometimes I bring the clothing tags depending on if I'm bringing stuff that isn't tags, something to do. And I got this made off Etsy. It's like a thin little table runner. It's severely stained. I've had it for over a year. It's not my current logo anymore. I did upgrade my logo, so I do need to buy a new one. Oh my god, we're done. I'm a little shocked I did that in an hour. I'm not gonna lie. Fully packed. Look at that. Now, you know what's happening after this? Nothing. Do I have a 7:30 a.m. shift? Yes. Am I unloading this? Absolutely not. I'm going inside to lay in bed and read while icing my foot because it is an excruciating amount of pain right now. I'm just gonna end this vlog here because I'm not gonna be doing anything when I get home. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my chaotic, not really chaotic, but just like random vlog, I would have loved to like set up my camera more and like video like interactions and stuff. I just trying to save battery, kind of forgot. I'm so bad at vlogging. I haven't vlogged a YouTube video since I was like 16 years old. Overall, that was slow. Did not like the rain. Almost had multiple mental breakdowns. And I walked away with just shy of $200. So, you know what? That's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm dipping out of here, and bye, guys.